Hello everybody, welcome to the official live cast of the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships Group C Round 1 match, which is my Group C, between Dragou and his Lizardmen and Crystal Hunter and his Skaven. As you can see, Crystal Hunter's already had his first turn. Unfortunately, they started early, a couple of minutes early, which has thrown me off here. But let me tell you who they are. Dragou is from Belgium, qualified directly from Von de Gob League, which is where ODL qualified from last season. So, you know, got to be pretty good to win that, I imagine. Crystal Hunter is from the Netherlands and qualified through the official ladder season 9. The fact that Chunter is, well, it's called Crystal Hunter Chunter, by the way. The fact he's on offense made me think that maybe Dragou won the toss, right, and put Chunter on offense. I feel like Skaven are a little bit worse on offense. Yes, it's easy for them to score, but it's not easy for them to control the field to score on turn 8. And it means that you've got more time to kill their Rat Ogre and the sidestep if he had one for the one turn, and it also gives him time to kill the strip ball for his offense. So I think kicking actually makes a lot of sense versus Skaven. Skaven have got 13 players. Chunter does not have the sidestep. That's the skill that he gave up on the 8 that you'd like to have. And 3 rerolls and an Apo. Dragou, 2 rerolls and an Apo, 12 players. Not 6 block, 5 block and a guard. I think 6 block is better, but like, you know, not by much, right? But I still think it's better. But, you know, completely reasonable. Completely reasonable Lizardman team. There's been a solid D, thank you, Lady LaFay. Yeah, I mean, whew. What a pro, exactly, Pedro. What can I say? This looks pretty grim already for Chunter, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess the solid D. He didn't like that in his face, and now he's going to struggle. Is there a surf on here? Question mark? Exclamation mark? Probably not. Probably best not to look for it. No, it just definitely isn't. Definitely isn't. It's hard enough just getting 2Ds, isn't it, versus Lizardmen. Lizardmen are so insanely, ridiculously OP. So this is what Gautier said. A new category means 12 new slots. One of them filled by hit and run. It means 11 brand new skills. Not all of them in devious, since a bunch are moved there from other categories. Very interesting. Yes, I think the guard sort is a bit random. The problem with, like, it's not bad, obviously, right? Guard is good, but the problem is it gives you like a weak Saurus that can be targeted, which isn't what you want, is it? This looks a disaster for Chunter, doesn't it? Absolute disaster. Instant all mans by lizards. It's pretty sad. And he has to do that just so the Roger can hit. The Roger kills his own player? No, doesn't. Dice Lord Chunter. He makes a removal. Apo this probably. Yeah. It's early enough, isn't it? Turn 2 that you just Apo that. Oh my goodness. He gets the double uphill with mighty blow. Knockdown on the Croxigo. Chunter not a dice lord for a turn at least. Dodges out his leader. The leader's been used and this drive, and he apples it. He apples it. He wants it for the game. So rough turn from Chunter, and he's getting the ball 2 diced, isn't he? Instantly. He's just instantly getting the ball 2 diced. Which, you know, isn't good. Is what that isn't. And it's in Chun's column, because of course it is. So, problematic. Problematic. Can he surf the ball? He could just surf the ball, couldn't he, actually? Maybe that's what he's going to do. He's going to go Seabro style and try to roll 3 pluses. What an absolute madman. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the plan was there. Jam all of your stuff on the sideline and hope you don't lose. Doesn't go for the ball serve. Well, okay, can this guy reach? Yeah. So he's gone 2D on the ball with block. It's alright, isn't it? The play was to Daka before the solid defense, to not. Before the solid defense, the plan was to Daka. I know Chunter doesn't really like the Daka, but you should. People who don't like the Daka are wrong. Like, it's as simple as that, right? That is literally how simple it is. It's a strategy that can be effective. So to write it off because you don't like it is just wrong. Only 2 rerolls here for Dragou. Does he put it in now or not? Big think, nearly the last action of the turn. He does. Only 2 on the gutter because he's got the defensive assist from the Roger. Of course, if he'd got the power there, he could have followed and then 3D'd the gutter, which would have been better. The skink can't really dodge around here, can he? The tail. Well, he can. Okay, he can. He can just make 2 dodges through tail, no problem. Never in doubt. This is definitely problematic for Chunter. I don't think I'd have dared the double dodge through tail, but you know, if it works, doesn't it? Chunter might have to hit with the Roger here, mightn't he? And then use all of his gutters to get out of dodge. Oh no, he's got it. He's got this lineman freed up. Errata, errata. He doesn't have to rely on the Roger at all. He has deliberately freed this line rat to do it for him. Going to 3D with him. Just to push Lamé. I mean, he is Skaven, so he can just run away, can't he? Is the big thing here. I can think. Yes, maybe I shouldn't have done this, guys. Ooh, I don't like this. Do not like picking up on the blockless gutter when facing skinks. So, like, I know why he did it, right? Because if he fails there, he's got something around him, and if he moves this gutter first and then fails this dodge or fails the pickup, he's completely screwed. But you know, sometimes you're going to be completely screwed, right? Sometimes you're just going to be completely screwed. So I think you just have to go for the pickup on the blocker and risk being completely screwed, honestly. No, he didn't have to do the dodge. No, I think the play. Well, he was like here, wasn't he? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think what he had to do was move this where he wanted first, and then dodge this. But he greedily wanted to do this 2D into 2 before he dodged this one out, which this really is risky. But I think he shouldn't have done that. I think he should have just got the ball on blodge. It's still not obvious how you protect this ball, to be honest. Okay, well, get 3+. It's alright, isn't it? It's got a big pointer to this Saurus. Good recovery from Chunter, wasn't it? Apart from the dodge he didn't have to do. Good recovery, and now he's in a much better spot than he was. That means that he put himself in on turn 2. To be fair, he's in a much better spot than the spot he put himself in on turn 2. Yes, Christopher B. If you've ever seen Breaking Bad, it's that kind of crystal. Have you seen him play? Just a joke. Just a joke like on Top Gear. No, honestly, I don't know. I don't know the etymology of Chunter's screen name. No idea. I do know that I coined Chunter, so I'm happy with that. I was the person who coined Chunter. Did he? Is this what Plo linked? Oh, Le Double Skulls. Yeah, put it in my Discord, please, Plo, and then I can watch it. Oh, he rerolls this. So he's rolled 2 double skulls, Dragou, in 3 turns, and he's now without reroll, which is rubbish, isn't it? Rubbish is what that is. Unlucky, of course. Rolling 2 double skulls already. I don't think I should. From what you're saying, I feel like I shouldn't be looking at it on stream, honestly. He does do this foul. This is a bit of a crazy foul, only 2 assists. Gets the stun though. Yes, it's really like, I mean, Chunter really got himself into a pickle on turn 2. Chunter got himself into a pickle, and then you know, to be fair, he's got himself out of the pickle. It's still not wonderful now, right? With that stun on the guard, it's still not brilliant for Chunter, but yeah, it's a lot better than it was. He's at least got twice the amount of gut runners that he'll have it next year. For Steve, 65 glorious consecutive streams. Favorite non-favorite number? Yeah, it's not my favorite. Unlucky or something more sinister? Very good point. He will have movement 8 bits to this script, won't they be brilliant? Won't they be absolutely brilliant? Okay, Chunter has this weird obsession by fighting players that are like way stronger than his team, which is a bit tricky, isn't it? Who knows, Steve? Like, I just don't. Honestly, I don't know, and I don't care. I think the new rules are so completely insane that I don't want to speculate about them. I don't want to think about them. I just want to wake up in November and it was all a stupid dream and they actually haven't killed Blood Bowl. But you know, who knows? Yeah, surely it's movement 8 block strip. Surely. It doesn't make any sense to kill half the teams. It just doesn't, does it? Okay, well this is terrible from Chunter. What is up with Chunter today? Yeah, look, there's no point saying, oh my god, it's the worst thing ever, and then find out that loads of other things have changed and it's actually alright. Why does it say that this is a rush? Is Chunter going to be sensible here? Nope. Of course he cuts the corner. He could have just gone here and not cut the corner, right? But he was always going to cut the corner. Could have won 36 if he, like. So the reason that I said this was terrible was blocks him on 3 dice, and if he powers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, rush. And then with a skink and with another skink, that's a 3 dice on the ball with block. And Chunter had to do 3 1 in 36s to stop that. He actually only had to do 2, and then he made himself do a 3rd one for no reason. So, not good. It's still like 70% to lose, though, isn't it? To know, like, pretty much. Like, I know it's not, and maybe it isn't that bad, but it sure feels that bad. Like, it's way more dangerous than it has to be, right? Like, there's no need for it to be there. Like, the ball could have been here, couldn't it? The ball could have just been here, or here or something, and then that's just not possible, you know? But instead, he just made it possible, and there's just no reason for it. There's no payoff. He's gutter runners, you know? Like, if he was like, you know, an orc thrower, then okay, him being here instead of here makes a big difference. But he's a gutter runner. Where he is on turns 1 to 6 don't even matter. All that matters is that he's in scoring range on turn 7, which is like 2 squares in. So like, it's really weird to just leave that hit potentially on. And yes, he was only getting there 70% of the time, and only if he powered this. But still, it seems so simple to do. In fact, no, he could have blocked it. He could have blocked the skink, couldn't he, actually? But still, it just seems so easy. Oh, no, there's no way he should score early here, unless he has to. Because they can just not fail things, right? Like, chances are, people are going to play alright. Like, you go for the turnover score if you're Chunter and you're playing people on ladder who are absolutely terrible. But in the World Championship, nobody should be terrible enough that you should be scoring early against them. You know? And you shouldn't think they are that terrible that you can score early against them either. That's what I think. They're still not terrible. The ones that Artemis called terrible and the worst players he'd ever seen weren't actually terrible, right? They weren't actually terrible. They did some suboptimal things, and maybe the pressure got the best of them and stuff. But you know, we saw Diomed lose to a playing coach. Spoilers. And Chunter, a filthy playing coach, might be able to beat Dragou here. And of course, I myself am a filthy playing coach. Yeah. Thank you, Pedro. I got there in the end. Yes, exactly, Captain Note. I think you should just always play as if. Well, no, it depends, actually. Honestly, it depends. So here's the thing. I think it depends. Because, you know, if you're constantly scoring on turn 4, then you're getting more practice at turning them over and scoring in 4. So it's not even necessary. It's not just necessarily bad to do that for practice, right? Like, I was thinking for practice, you should probably like bang in your offensive drives in 2 turns, right? And then you're getting more practice at 2 turns. It's pretty good being able to 2 turn well. And then you're trying to turn over your opponent on defense, and turning your opponent over on defense is good practice. So you could actually just purposefully play a bit rubbish for practice. I think there's value in purposefully playing rubbish for practice. Oops. So this is alright, isn't it? Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush. I was gonna say nothing easy, but just about nothing easy. Has to have good turn ordering now with no rerolls at all. Well, that wasn't so good, was it? This guy could have moved first. Like in there, probably. You know, wherever he's going to go, this guy should probably move first. Maybe he'll just stay there, in which case it's fine. But if he moves anywhere, he should move there first, right? That's the thing. That's the thing at this stage. So he puts the crocs in there. I did quite like somebody there on like the kind of, you know, the corner of the kind of cage. Although I'd have had the block guy there and then probably just put the crocs in here. Which is a bit worse having the crocs behind you, but it obviously completely neutralises these two players, which is quite good. It is dangerous to walk away from here. You know, maybe he just didn't think about it whether he's going to walk away or not. Because if he doesn't walk away, like if he does walk away, then he can move him and he can just auto stand him up and move him, can't he? And there's still enough time. So he shouldn't have might come through here now. He might do, whereas he just couldn't have done if the crocs was there. So who knows? There it is. There are way too many cutters, yeah. Yeah, they're going to be substantially worse if they only have two cutters. Well, I mean, they're going to, aren't they? It's confirmed. Which just doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, we can talk about it when we see all the rules, I guess. And he goes for the Roger Blitz. Would have failed on a 1. Hello, HennyXC. This is unfortunately for you, not YouTube now. Hello, Jack Bull. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? The Skaven nerf. It's also funny that Necro just keep everything. There's the gate dodge into a not screen, into a not cage. Forgot to rush for this guy. Okay. It's absolutely crazy that... So it's funny, isn't it? I said Crocs in here and literally all of his players will come through that hole. So there we go. Yeah, Necro Ghouls. If Necro Ghouls get regen, crazy. Hello, BDN. I mean, you've probably got to croc splits here, haven't you? You probably have to. Because A, it's funny. And B, it's actually pretty decent. Yes, it doesn't make any sense to only give regen to undead, indeed, yeah. Yeah, Wraiths. Wraiths should get hands. The weird thing is putting the guard in here, right? Because if he blitzes the Roger, presumably he's going to go down. In which case you'd want the guard there, so he can't hit you up. Like, okay, this can make it a frenzy trap, but you're also just giving him 2D instead of it only being 1D. Acorn, he's almost a good ball carrier. Gets the full pow. Oh my god, gets the AV break. So now the guard there is fine. But I think the guard here was better, right? Because then he just couldn't have hit you with a Roger. Yes, because they won't give them unsteady, right? Because there's no reason to give them unsteady because they don't have hands. So chances are, it is going to need an errata, yes. Yes, I can very much seeing that being true. Oh, he tries for the extra dodge. I just don't think he had to, right? I just think he had to get something over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just there or whatever, right? An extra player. Or there if you could get there. Or just here. It's not like super better there, is it? So. Guard of blitzers, which means we're dodging off tail. Guaranteed. Where is the ball going though? Just corner, I guess. You can like have the ball there in a screen. Oh, he's rolled a 2. Yeah. Well, you can also go this way, can't you? 1, 2. No, you can't go that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rush. And then he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're gonna have a nice little screen, but he should have had it on the blodger, right? He should have had it on the blodger. I did say he should have had it on the blodger. And the reason he should have it on the blodger is the skins can hit him now, right? They can dodge through this screen and they can 2-dice him. Or they could 1-dice him. But either way, him not having block could be his undoing. Wonderful, wonderful from Chunt that he wasn't in Chunt's column for once. Hit and run is not devious. Gautier said it's not devious on the X-Men, so there you go. He actually actually said it's not devious. I like the idea of a devious skill tree.
Glorious. No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Well, some could understand it wrong. I'm German, but I'm not supporting this number.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eminem. Yes, I never knew about that until Skuro told me. But you know, people surely can't think that when it's just something factual that's happened. But thank you very much, Mr. Eminem. Absolutely glorious. 22 whole beaver pregnancies, and I think this is a big mistake not hitting the ball. Big mistake. Like, I get that it feels comfortable to do this, but the problem is it's just probably not going to win you the game, is it? Don't know why this skink was here, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, rush. It's hard without a reroll, isn't it? And it's like 3 dodges. If you didn't have to rush, it's still hard on 3 dodges, but you could just do 1 at a time. And if you have a pop dodge, stop. And then this guy can double dodge to 1 or 2D. Oh, Crocs dodge to base the ball. Yeah, okay, that's all right. Yeah, he should do that. Yeah, he should do that. Like, it's not great, and probably just gets his Croc skill instead of killing a clan rat, but sure. Dodge your Crocs into death. Like, this just wasn't worth doing, was it? One in 12, 9, 6 times Chunter doesn't score. No, he scores. Shocked Pikachu face. Should have dodged in for the 1D there. A Dragou. Now he's got a 1-turn chance with lizards. So this is not unheard of, but he doesn't have any rerolls, so it's very difficult. Very, very difficult. It doesn't make. I just can't believe that they've called the skill unsteady. In what possible way are Saurus unsteady? Like, it's just idiocy, isn't it? It's absolute idiocy. Saurus are the least unsteady team. No, they said in the article they'll be unsteady. But they're not mentally unsteady, Bucky. They roll 3 dice and pick the lowest when they make leadership tests in Warhammer. They're like literally the steadiest. They are literally the steadiest. Yeah, break tests. They are like the coolest thing under pressure ever. It just doesn't make any sense. They're a team of Joe Montanas. But, you know, they're unsteady. Really weird thing. They should have just made it blockers couldn't pick it up, honestly. And then, like, that would be fair enough, right? Because you could just say, like, you know, yeah, okay, you know, not Bretonians, nobility, like, they're humans, so they could just secure the ball, but they wouldn't, right? Like, blockers in American football don't secure the ball, right? It's not their job. It's not something they do. They can still pick it up in a 3+, but they would just never secure it. So that's fine, right? You can just say it's not their position. So they don't try it. That makes complete sense. And instead they thought, oh no, let's make the steadiest characters in the game unsteady. Not what I'd have done. Yeah, exactly. It's just not part of their role, is it? So they just don't try to do it. Like, that makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. Well, this is a pretty nice setup for it, isn't it? He's going to chain him directly. Hopefully he's not going to catch it. He's going to get blitzed. Of course he is. Go on, Chunter. Surf him. Go on, Chunter. No, he's just going to blitz him with Mighty Blow, isn't he? Yeah, clumsy. They could have called it clumsy, exactly. It depends on who gets it, though, and stuff. You could say that Saurus are clumsy. You definitely can't say they're unsteady by any definition. Exactly right, Captain Notes, yeah. Sure feet, steady footing, unsteady bull centaurs. Oh, well, there we go. Chunter's got the balls. That's a pretty good defense against the one turn, isn't it? It's a shame because it was a nice thing, right? He had the strength 4 here, would have blitzed him, push, get him one there. Then he could have brought this around. In fact, then he could have put the Saurus in there. Skink there. This other skink come round, get him another one, stuff like that. He could have like done things, but instead, I mean, that was just insane, wasn't it, from Chunts? He does get a 3 dice here. He does get a 3 dice, the gutter runner. Gets the full pow. I think steady footing's really good, but it's still going to be hard to ever take it. Oh, 3 dice, lovely. That certainly puts Dragou above a lot of people. Actually making the garbage time block a 3D. When he does this 2D, this could have been a 3D as well, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're in 3D, then he could have put that in. More chance of being able to put this in to make this a 2D. Though I guess he's got a reserve, so he's going to do a foul. So maybe he wanted to have this available for the foul. He could have like fouled the gutter runner, right? Like he wasn't obviously going to foul the line or whatever because he's got 2 reserves, but he could have fouled the gutter. That's true, NAXD. But you know, maybe he'd set up against the blitz then. I don't think he was lucky to not have a 1-turn chance, but I guess ultimately he didn't have much of a 1-turn chance without any rerolls, so he probably doesn't care that much that he got blitzed on. Not twice. Obviously, lizards can fully anti-blitz set up. So that's a bit worse against the solid defense, but it's a bit better versus the blitz, isn't it? And this is a bit rubbish as well. This guy should have been here or swapped with a skink, because the rogue could blitz there, for example, and then he'd be through, wouldn't he? Well, no, he wouldn't. That was idiotic of me. Errata. It's fine, I guess, but it just seems better to be here. But I guess it's not. No, because he could blitz him, and then no, yeah. So he's making a screen with both of these. No, his was better. Well done. Correct, Dragou. This is better. So he's got the screen with this. If this one goes down, so he was absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, Dragou. I'm sorry for being an idiot. Two Dragou blitzes, it's weird, isn't it? It just doesn't make any sense. It's not what I'd do. I don't understand how it makes them money either. Like, that's the bigger thing, right? Because the rules are there just to sell the models. Not to make like a good game. Sorry everyone. But does it attract new players? I mean, maybe it does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well. If I know Chunter, he's totally going to frenzy trap himself on this Saurus Blitz. And then, you know, maybe get lucky on the scatter. Maybe he won't though. Maybe he'll just play a bit restrained. By the way, could have secured the ball, unless Skinks are also unsteady. Skinks being unsteady makes sense, actually, doesn't it? But not Saurus. Plastic is expensive, yeah, Pablos. He is going for the Rogue Frenzy Trap. He does get the perfect scatter so far. And then he gets the perfect scatter. Did I call it, or did I call it? Chunter will absolutely frenzy trap himself on this Saurus and get the perfect scatter. There we go. I just knew. What a filthy dirtbag Chunter is, honestly. Really nice. I just knew it was going to happen.
I'm obsessed with rats that you're about to go on a holiday, and like you can't even fucking qualify with the team. You just decide playing more fucking rats. What the fuck? Why the fuck would anyone play that much fucking rats? Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's so unfair, isn't it? Flip me. Poor old Dragou staring down the barrel of a loss. Hey, like, wasn't terrible from Chunt or anything, was it? It was just high risk, high reward. And it wasn't even that high risk, right? If he pushed into skull, so what? And the reward was, it was really unlikely to get the reward. Like, incredibly unlikely to get the reward that he got, but it was game winning, wasn't it? So if you give yourself a few of those chances each game, you'll win some of them. Okay. Oh. I was wondering if there was a play, but there isn't. Yeah. Like, it does exist, but I wrote it off. But maybe you don't, right? Maybe you don't, right? Like, it's not actually insanely hard, is it? This skink could have dodged in there. And then this skink could have dodged in there. So you'd have two skink dodges in here. Oh, in fact, it could have come around the back, right? Yeah, it could have dodged in the back. And then through here. And then Croc's up there. And then you, and then like a Saurus would have come in here, and then you chain that guy, knock the Saurus back, and then you just got a gaping hole here, and then 2D the ball, or maybe even 3D the ball, right, with a card in as well. So it was possible, but I wrote it off for being Roger dodges, like, you know, 4+s, but actually they weren't, right, because he had the other skinks that could have 3+'d in, actually. And that was probably better than the alternative, which is just, you know, probably not doing that. Oh wow, the Crocs is trying to get in. God, the Crocs look so cool, doesn't it? He's so big. He's so insanely big compared to these gutters. But he's down and out. It's not a bad turn from Dragou, right? He's got, you know, everything's based, there's threat on stuff. There's not like super easy moves for Chunter, but ultimately, he can still just 2+ down the side here, can't he? Which is what he's doing. Removal. Oh, God. You are Chunter, you are such a dice lord. Funny enough, in this case, I wouldn't have minded the follow and then put an extra dodge in, right? Because it would get him that much further away than everything else, one more square away from everything else. Oh. Yeah. He's gonna what, dodge this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. Didn't have to do that, did he? Could have been here. I feel like this was good enough. Lizards. I mean, the lizards haven't cage dived, have they? And they should have done. They should have cage dived before in this game, and they just haven't. This one can't, so there's a reason to be in Junt's column now, right? Because it gets him free from this skink. So This skink could come down for the assist, and then this skink could 2D the ball. Rats are stupid. Hello, force unlocked. They are pretty stupid, yeah. But hey, they're going to be just as good when they have movement 8 strip bowlers. I don't know why Dragou doesn't want to cage dive with the skinks. Like, Chunter's carrying on strength 2, isn't he? And he just wants to like blitz and base the ball and stuff, and it just doesn't work versus rats. So again. I mean, after saying it doesn't work, of course it might work, but chances are it doesn't work, right? Chances are there's some kind of 2+ or whatever to get away here, and then Chunter rolls a 2+ and gets away here. Oh, there we go. 2-0. There we go. And that's why you just shouldn't bait a gutter, right? Like, you've got a team that can dodge through the screens and 2 dice them. You've got to just do that. Worse than you thought. Better than it used to be, yeah, because I do have my settings set to the lowest, but it makes it more readable. If you notice, my stream always looks more readable than everybody else's. But yeah, obviously it's Yeah, it happened in last year. Dragou, funnily enough, lost like about 5-1 or something. Versus Skaven that like made like 7 Kaz against him. So yeah, if you get a stupid game like that as Skaven, you just get to beat somebody 4-0 or whatever. Whereas Necro or whatever just can't do that ever, can they? Dragou's got a chance here, right? Not much of a chance, but he does have a chance. He can score in 2 and then turn over Chunter maybe. It's possible. I'm so tired. I just completely zoned out on Chunter's touchdown turn, by the way. Don't know if anyone noticed. I'm so tired. I had a very eventful, stressful day today, so I couldn't play my game. I think there's only 1 game or 2 games on tomorrow, so I should be able to catch up tomorrow with all of the games. Yeah, 1 game, Eric versus Fricape, late at night. All in 1 document. Does he have all of the... Are they all scheduled? Yes, all of the games are scheduled at least. And yeah, that's the only game tomorrow is Eric versus Fricape, so even if I'm a bit late tonight to do them, to get up to speed, I can just do them all as replays tomorrow. Rolls a 1. So you can hand off to the skink who's got PA 3 plus, and then lob it to this skink in the end zone. I don't know why I didn't get it on the skink already, the chameleon skink. I guess he can score this turn, and then that gives him, like, sorry, next turn, that gives still giving him 2 turns to turn over Chunter, but like, you're just not gonna, I mean, he obviously hasn't got anywhere closer to turning him over yet. But he could have gone for the cage dives, and I think he should have done the stunty cage dives. This would have been a good move if it was on, you know, turn 10, but unfortunately he just had to score last turn. He just had to, right? Like, there's no way he's going to turn over Chunter in 2 turns. I don't think. I mean, maybe if he gets a blitz, I guess. He's going to 3 dice with Mighty Blow. And that's what that looks like to me. Oh! No. Oh, no. He's going to rogue a blitz. Loves his rogue a blitz, doesn't he? Does old Chunter. And he does get tail on the ball. He has to get this guy cleared. This does seem pretty rubbish though and easy to solve, doesn't it? A very easy solve, I would say. Which, you know, Chunter doesn't really mind about. Chunter gets to win 3-1 now. Gets an extra touchdown for tiebreakers, which could be a factor. This group should be pretty close, right? 2 of the best playing coaches in this group. Chunter and myself. You could say this is the group of death. Actually, I don't know why we've been saying Benbow and Go Bear in the group of death. This could be the group of death. This is a pretty unlucky group for me, honestly. All things considered. It is indeed looking very good for Chunter, yeah. Do you not have to pick it up to punt it? If you don't have to pick it up to punt it, then punting is insane. Yeah, but you still got to pick it up to kick it. Like if you punt it, if you've ever seen a punter in the NFL, they have it in their hands and then they punt it. Still 11. I could just count the 2 off. Still 11 for Chunter, still 11 for Dragou. It makes sense you have to. It's crazy if you don't have to pick up the ball. That's like actually insanely crazy. Insanely crazy if you don't have to pick it up. Like, that's just stupid. Like, that's actually stupid and rubbish, and I hate it if you don't have to pick it up. I literally hate it if you don't have to pick it up. It's just insane, isn't it? I think you'll have to pick it up. It's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah, I don't like all the speculation. Oh, we're going to Daka for 3 turns. I think it's probably best to just do the pickup first, right? Rather than getting these guys away from kind of covering. No, I don't think he's got a kick teammate, hasn't he? He's not about kicking the ball. He's a run punter, not a punter. I liked it when there were kicker positionals in Blood Bowl in 2nd edition. Yeah, I think securing against the snake was better. Yeah, Seabros. Like, I knew he was dackering because he had the Roger back there, but he could have just, yeah, he could have just, surely just like screening it seems better, doesn't it? Could like triple screened it, whatever. Okay. This is his plan probably before the, before it was kicked. But then after it was kicked there, it's kind of tempting, isn't it, to just like go across and then across and then across. Oh yeah, 1 turns. Really good for 1 turns, isn't it? Potentially. Pick it up, punt it, and then wherever it lands, you guys 1 turn and just picks it up on the way. Yeah. And if it doesn't count as your pass action, then you can punt and then pick it up and hand off to like somebody to get thrown, couldn't you? We really do need somebody to leak the rulebook. Yeah, last year was great, the leak, and I'm not condoning piracy, but it would be good if somebody spilled all of the beans. I just want to know all the rules. I hate this like not knowing anything and people say things and like, it's all nonsense, isn't it? Oh, I mean, punting can just go wrong, of course it can, like it could go inaccurate or whatever, right, deviate, whatever, like all sorts, right, maybe you have to roll a 3+ to be able to punt it, or 1 or 2 it'll, deviate from where you are or whatever, like who knows what it'll be, but surely surely it can't. It surely cannot be that you don't have to pick it up, because that's insane. What it can't be is Hail Mary pass that doesn't turn over, because that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? So, like, it's not that good. It shouldn't be that good, rather. It can't feasibly be that good. Glorious from Chunter, the meat cube. And that was the good thing about the Daka, wasn't it? If the pickup worked, he gets the meat cube. I mean, we just don't know, do we? We'll find out in due course, but that's why I just don't like all the pointless. Or a bomb. I mean, the effect of a punt is really good, isn't it? Like the concept of moving the ball a large number of squares, or even a moderate number of squares, and not turning over is quite good, isn't it? Everyone can see the potential power there. Even if it's super unreliable, the fact that you get to move your whole team to get to it can be totally fine, can't it? Anyway, there you go. Congratulations, Crystal Hunter. This is the group of death. I don't know why we hyped up the other team, the other group, to be the group of death. This is the group of death. Congratulations, Chunter. He wins his first game. Commiserations, Dragou. He loses his first game. It's going to be very hard for him now with a loss in his first game. But very good, strong position for Chunter. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.